Of course, I just came in from outdoors for Whole Foods. And I purposely I want to pull my hat off so you kind of see who I am. I'm the fellow with the army suit on. Except now I'm a civilian. And I just want to say it was really interesting what the ancestors shared with me about myself. You see, the ancestors is more than just a spirit being that lived before the day in which you could calculate it that they have come and gone, as you have some evidence even in your DNA. Let me pause for a minute. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm recording, babe. Okay? Can you bring it? Can you bring it up for me? I'm already on the road. A road, the road, the journey. Okay, I'll pause it. The journey of the coming of the ancestors in our conscious heart and mind, who are the angels that were sent before us. Yeah, they have transitioned, they have graduated, as it were, with honors, many of them, no matter what. Became an experience in the earth plane as they visited us, as they were born in this world as we were at one time. Being that this is, I ask to be not so much for the children, but certainly not for the children without, of course, the parent feeling that it is, time that they uh, have the education and understanding of self, as this is called. This is called uh, waking up and knowing thyself. It's the title of the stream, the live stream, as it were called. However, soon enough, in the hearts and mind of our children, in witness of their development on a day-to-day basis in the homes with the likes of us. Just think about self, regardless of who you call, what color you may go by, what church you belong to, what affiliation you are in the purpose of the Most High God, or to what in what opposition are you to the Most High God? Pausing. I just paused it. You can come in here. I'll move. Let me know when you're coming. About 5 minutes. I'll just pick up and go. All right? Hello? Okay. So let me just see here. Um Understanding firstly oneself. We have to start there and stop starting here, there, and the other place. And I'm saying that because man know thyself is one of the greatest, I guess they call it a proverb or knowledge to gain, the great knowledge to know and understand. Firstly and foremost, before you even search for God, you have to know who is going to come as you and be introduced. And you think that's going to be acceptable to God without even thinking about it in any respect or another, or to any degree or another, to who you are introducing yourself as, even in your heart and mind, let alone your conscious. For you bringing what you have come to know and to be associated with in the likeness that you perceived that it was okay and there was no fault, no harm whatsoever, and you're clear with that, and bringing that to the table when you meet face to face the Most High God. And I just want to say, it is something that you cannot imagine how it's the way it is, what it's like. You just cannot imagine what it's like if it has yet to take place. I don't want to repeat that right now, but I certainly will down the road as we go. I want to move along. And so that being said, I'm removing this network broadcast compliments of, as they say, YouTube. Your tube has become known as your tube, my tube. And that being said, I'm live, so I just want you to know.
What about the chicken? What are you doing with it?
I'm live, babe. Let me pause it. I wasn't going to do anything with it. I was hoping you did something with it because all I did was put the 2.5 on it. If you're going to cook some of it, you want to freeze it, I would suggest you rinse it if you can, because otherwise I have to do it later. But I thought you would do it.
Well, I wanted to do all of it. I wanted to go shopping. I had a plan.
No, but I'm not talking
My
about that
plan
part,
was
eh? I'm talking about with the chicken. You asked me about the chicken.
Right.
And I've been
Yeah.
So,
but
this
now
is-
it's like it's on me. I wanted
No,
to do
I'll
this
take care of
the-
it. Just
I
leave
wanted
it
to
there.
do this the other day.
Okay, no, I do.
I said I wanted to do this the other day.
Okay.
Remember I had that all planned
Right,
out?
babe, but that's impossible.
Because
But I'm getting ready to record. I'm in the mood for recording, and I've already started. I've been in there 45 minutes recording. You want to talk to me about it? I'm gonna forget what I was saying. Now I'm gonna be trying to come back and figure out what I was saying. I got. I mean, I'm at a disadvantage, so I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Can okay. So I don't even know what I did with my phone. Oh, there it is. So let's see if I can pick up where I left off. So let me ask you a question. Can I? Because I paused it now. I just want to ask you a quick question. You're willing to answer it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Okay, it's about this with YouTube. Can I go back and listen to what? Because I was both live and I was recording my live. so I can
How
not.
can you be live and record your live? I don't
I'm
understand.
recording it on my phone.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, well,
recording the
then you're not
voice.
live on YouTube.
No, I'm not live on YouTube.
Yeah, but you have to be clear. You're not communicating.
But gave you clarity, babe. I have to. You have to. I'm glad you asked me. Anyway, that's okay. If you don't have time, I understand.
Right now, I gotta do.
I understand.
The problem is I have to work, and you want me to do
But,
this
but
right now.
okay, no, I don't want you to
I'm
do that.
saying I don't.
I don't want you to do
You know,
anything.
what I'm saying is I'm on your time right now. You're not on my time. I try to institute my time so that I can wear this hat and do this the way I need to do it. And you intervened. And
What
now
what
we're doing
hat?
it your
What
way.
hat are you talking about?
I'm talking about buying the chicken, having to do it right now.
You don't know. I said I'd take care of it. I said that. We've moved on. Ooh, I got a little tummy ache here. Okay. We're gonna get my tea. Okay. All right. As the mustard seed in the earth, I'll be ready for you. this is where I am, and I am that I am, who I am, as I know my identity. I know who I am, and I know where I came from. And even though I think I have paused this live stream, I'm pretty sure I did, but let's see. No, it's still going on. So my intermission here, uh, I'm just gonna let you know that I'm a homebody at 70 years old today, in a few days extra. Just the day before.
Look at this. William said this.
I'm recording. I got pause it.
I just want
Hold
to
on, hold on a second. Because I got you over there too. I got you doing.
You got the whole house? You're filming with the house?
This is the office right now. I was turned that way.
You want to keep it turned that way. Don't show the whole house. Dude, who are you?
Okay, talk about that later, babe. I'm doing something. Talk
I
about
just
weed.
want to show you what's happening. Will sent this.
Okay, you can show me. Come over here and show me, because it's distracting for me. Like
Look,
that.
he has a heart attack while he's broadcasting. 36 years old. Will just sent this.
Olá, essa notícia. A polícia militar foi chamada na zona rural de Ribeirão Vermelho. Sabe por quê?
He has a heart attack. Just that quick.
What is that? Alerta?
That's a broadcast.
Oh, Alerta was the broadcast.
He's a broadcaster.
What language is that?
It's Portuguese.
What country?
Brazil.
Brazil? Wow.
So he had a heart attack while he's broadcasting. That was him.
Wow.
That's him.
That's amazing. I mean, that's amazing that is they saying it's related to not having the vax or having the vax, or is it the vax at all? Okay. So that being said, the vaccine came out the bag, and they call it vaccination from time past, as the apparent composition of the virus COVID, and then the what they call it now, lost the name, the variant. Whatever it is, we are prepared for it. Many of us may not know that. The truth is, we've been at war with ourselves. When we call one another black, when we call one another white, because we're not calling one another in truth of who's calling. We have been taught about this here and programmed into making it dominant in our daily lives. Oh, he's white, he's black. Or I'm black, he's white. Or vice versa. But the reality of the heart hasn't even been in the conscious and focus of the mind. So you could have an Einstein coming back again as a white or a black man, so called. Well, I want to tell you, back in the day, It depends on where you were in the part of the world. You was trying to be one or the other, black or white, because it meant your survival to be one and not the other. And so, therefore, that being said, it's not a joke, but it is hilarious when we today divide based upon our judgment merely in skin color and nothing beneath the surface of the man itself that makes the man or woman great in the purpose of being anyhow just a little old mustard seed in the earth. That's who you are. If you be that. Now, there are some that are masquerading because, firstly, many of whom don't even have a clue who they are in the first place. That's what I come to talk to you about. You don't know yourself. So, that being said, when a man doesn't know himself, hey, well, you see, all is lost. For the man, he didn't know not himself. I mean, there's no other way I could put that plainly. And if the man be an offspring of the Most High, wait a minute now, of course. If by chance the woman, the child, regardless of what ethnic tribe, so to speak, or tribes in the earth they're affiliated with, when in essence they're all one anyway from the Most High God. They belong to Him, to her, His mother. And the generations of mothers that live in spirit by her nature, our mother, of all the essence in the earth, it is supplied with and by the mustard seed. So we have to look at what is the mustard seed representing as the seed now. We kind of look up, yeah, a little bitty so-called tiny little speck. It is the essence of everything that exists, including the universe in its fullness. We make a mistake when the spirit of all creation is present. And we, along with it, not know itself. And when I say it, I'm talking about the mustard seed. It and worthy of my conversation majorly at this time. Wake up and know thyself. Wake up, beloved, precious among all creatures, animate and inanimate. That's you. I come to tell you who you are. So I'm a warrior from before, and now and in the present. And 50 years ago, and soon to be a year, 51. No, I take that back. It will soon be 2 years. 50 plus 2. In other words, I've been knowing who you are and who I am. And I come to tell you, you are the mustard seed in the earth plane. Now let's just let that sink in for a moment. You've heard about many seeds and the reproductive theorem, be it the seed, the ovum. It does exist. And you, my beloved, if you hear the sound of my voice, you know who you are. I don't have to tell you. I just know it's true about you. And I've come to tell you, if you, in case you have any doubt in yourself or about what it is you're here for, it may seem totally unimaginable, either way you look at it. But it's so anyhow, the truth about the matter. And I come to tell you the truth because you don't know who you are, because you misbehave. And when I say you misbehave, because I see you in my heart, all of you. I don't have to know your name, see your face, or go understand what hue or color you are. If your heart is pure, see the vessel is just borrowed temporarily. It's not as you are. The essence of everything in the likeness of a seed, in your consciousness of yourself. I just want to come and just whisper dramatically, assuredly, that I know what I'm saying is true. I've been granted 50 years in the physical body. Prior to this, I was 19 years old. Plus, give or take a year or two. After the dust cleared, it was like a premature birth. I had another 6 months to think about it before I came out the womb. We were at war back then with Vietnam, the Vietnam War. And brother was fighting against brother before the Nam War in the streets of the neighborhood in which I cherished and loved, no matter where it was. State of Ohio, Dayton to be exact, Dayton. By way of Kentucky, and I believe immediately Carolina. That would have been my mama. That would have been my daddy's mama from North Carolina. It was North Carolina. But my his father, was from the white side. Be it if I'm facing him on my left or on my right. The point is, I believe I knew then, as it was revealed to me in 1971, just about January, give or take a month or two. Actually, for sure, two. And you see, I begin to know that something special I would learn about myself and still be ignorant of myself because I thought I was someone else when I gained when I received the revelation, the knowledge, straight from the angels in heaven, our ancestors. I know they was mine. On my father's side on the left, I'm facing them, and on my mother's side on the right. My daddy was the oldest. My mother had 10 sisters and one brother. I heard reported. My mother's mother, Amanda, had so many children, she called them my children. Boy, what she wouldn't do for them children. She had the preacher and the deacon, okay, helping her with all them babies that wasn't even theirs, except perhaps one or two. Because Amanda was quite a queen and quite a woman to govern the nest. She was special. And I didn't really know her then like I do now. I was just a boy, but I knew something special was still about her. But not like I do now. As I was saying, my daddy's the oldest. So he's 7 years older than my mother, I would say, up there, give or take. But my mother lived on to be 60, in her 60s, early 60s, I would say. I have to go back and do the math. When she transitioned. But she lived a very, very happiest of times in her life. I saw her and I see her now today. And I speak to her often. She is my mother and my ancestor and my elder. And she is precious and always will remain there in my heart. Exactly. But more profoundly and more respectfully and lovingly and kindly as I could imagine her being here right now and receiving the treatment of a respectful son, loving, kind, all knowing son. I know who she is. I know who I am. And I've come to tell you who you are. We are the mustard seed. We are the tribe, as they say, the holy tribe walking. We hear the voice of the elders speaking by the beacon that flies as high as the eagle. Well, you don't know many of them, but it's so anyhow. So now, understanding oneself, when I look back at that woman, it would be in 1971 when I would meet her mother and her mother's mother and her mother's mother and her mother's mother and her mother's mother. Oh boy, and it gets greater. Mothers upon the universal structure and order where it goes right back to the bosom. God in person, in the magnitude of the spirit and body of all holiness and most high, known as my mama. There she is. Of the universal structure and order of everything that keeps me sane and healthy in spirit and in body and in truth, knowing myself I wouldn't trade me and my place for nothing in this world. And as the mustard seed heir to the throne as you are, I've come to tell you about yourself. That's what I come to do. Now you can listen to me or you can tune me out. I know they're coming for me because I'm a warrior from before. And I asked to come here to visit you. For 70 years, I had made a promise. Not quite 70 years, but 50 years, of course. Although I didn't find out for the first 30 because I was always lifting up my consciousness and desire to be pleasing to my mama, Mother Earth, in representation to all that has nourished me, and the air that flows about her, called the wind, the breath upon the sea. That's your heart to see what it's talking about. If you hear my voice, you hear the echo of the mustard seed that's in you. I come to tell you about yourself. You'll know who I'm talking about as I'm speaking out loud, and I will sing you a song, my beloved kind. As the roses in the garden are sweet, and the dew upon them I shall meet. Apeleo, ane, yeah. I love this opportunity to meet you face to face. Hawaii, Hawaii, mama. Papa, I love you. Yes. Oh, the children too. Yeah, let me sing this song. There is nothing I wouldn't do. No, no. I come to testify about you. Yeah, my beloved offspring of my mama and my papa. Dearest, love you too. What else can I do? Tell you the truth. When I see you, I see me. Let me sing on in melody. Hey, hey, so yeah, that's you. Let me tell you about yourself. You are precious indeed in the universe. Awesome. Yet ignorant of who? I'm talking to. If you can't hear my voice singing to you, I don't know what else I'm going to have to do. I'm going to do all that's necessary. I'm a warrior from before, and I come to talk to you face to face. I asked to come here. This little body, look, it ain't big at all. 70 years of knowing you. When I see you, I see me. This young man, I got to give him credit. He is from a Bible study in which I met God face to face, as you call him, the Most High. The Most High God that is always been with me. And I know who I am. And I know my purpose. And when that day comes, that you find yourself, which I'm going to be lending a hand any way I can to talk to you about it. Getting an opportunity to have the time and the space. I don't need no physical body for that. If you hear my voice, you are hearing the angels and ancestors before you that loved you so. They're speaking as I echo what they say. They're thinking what I'm contemplating, in what order to say it. But I'm not giving it much contemplation. I just let it all go in the wind of your heart and mind. So when it comes in, it shall come out in righteousness and truth. For that be it is. Or it won't if it's not. You are one body, although you are scattered in many pieces. To the essence and to the degree in which you are. Some a little more, some a little less. But few know the truth and apply it, the knowledge of themselves, the gift in the universe, the seed on the earth called the mustard seed. That's you. When I see you, I see me. And I like what I see.